from overwhelmed to fundable, and how journaling actually helped me shift everything in my life. I used to think that journaling was just about relieving my stress, about just making me feel better, right? But until I actually started implementing certain strategies and techniques to build my business with journaling, that's when everything began to shift for me. I looked at it more as a process versus just a dump method. I'm Angie, your favorite journaling mentor. And if you've ever been stuck or unsure of what to do next and you just journal, right? You wrote in your journal, you dumped, you listed everything out. I'm going to tell you how to use your journal as a strategy method versus just a dump list. So when I first started my business in 2011, it's been a while ago, I didn't have all the things that everybody said you need. I didn't have a team. I didn't have a budget. Shoot, I barely had 2 strings to rub together. I just had got out the military, and I wanted to make sure that I was unemployable. And when I say that, I mean, I wanted to be so good at making money on my own that I couldn't go back to work for anybody else. So I started to take the actual things that were needed to start a business, my mission statement, my vision statement, the things, the business plan, how long, I think most of the time they ask you to do a 3-year trajectory, right? And so in writing all these things, I discovered that I could turn my ideas of regular journaling into strategies of how to actually execute a business. I don't know if I'm fundable, right? Nobody really knows if you don't do a business plan, if you don't know where the marketing money is coming from. So when I began to write out all these ideas and these execution points, it gave me a solid foundation and a strategy to do over and over and over again, 6 times to be exact. So in the whole process, right, I'm constantly writing out the ideas, the plans. And what I found is the more that I wrote, the more that I talked to my clients, the more that I figured out I was attracting certain people and some people I didn't want to attract. It required me to write more about the structure, the marketing, what they want, and I didn't think it would be, viable in the businesses that I was running, but you're able to apply it to any business structure you build. And I said that slow because I need that to sink in. You can apply writing out your methodology, your goal, your vision, your 3-year business plan. We're not just making hobbies out here. We are building things that we can give to our children. We can give to our nieces and nephews. And if they don't want it, we can sell it. That is not the end all be all, right? Some people are like, oh, no, we have a legacy. And the children have no desire to want to take that on. Well, guess what? I can sell the business if I build it right. So, building in the form of writing is how I've done it over and over again. I kind of created these things called SOPs. And I didn't know what I was doing at the time. It was before I actually knew the language, but that's what they were. That's what they are. They're able for me to take one idea and format it, and it's not just a scriggly piece of paper, right? I'm formatting papers to make me money, to give me the life that I want. We're talking about the desires you want. And at the end of the day, if I go into business, if I'm here to serve individuals, if I'm here to build a legacy, it's not just about me, but it's about the people that I serve. And with serving comes an exchange of funds, of time, of connection, community. It comes in different formats, but when you serve, your hands are open and you're able to actually receive. So I want you to kind of keep that in mind as yes, we're talking about journaling. Yes, we're talking about business, but it's all about how are you going to serve the people that you want to serve? Because otherwise it's not business. It's just a hobby. It's just something you do to satisfy you. So as we're landing this plane and we talked about the mindset and the growth and even the journey that you take in writing your ideas and your plans out and serving at the same time. I want to let you know that when I started, it wasn't because I had money, it was because I had an idea, I sorted it out, and I took action. So today I am challenging you to take action. If you don't want to take action alone, I have a group that you can subscribe to. The link is down below. But if you are insecure, if you're doubtful, if you're fearful that you even a CEO quality, that your business quality, take the quiz. The quiz down below gives you a tangible result that you can say, I'm ready to move forward. I no longer want to be stuck, but I want to take action today. So with that, I love y'all and I hope to see you take action today.